Welcome to the ad chain. Today we'll be looking at some of the creepiest PSAs and some of the downright most disturbing. Today we'll be looking at some stuff that maybe not be suitable for everybody. So the warning at the beginning means everything. So strap in, relax, and let's watch some PSAs. Because this is volume 2 of the ad chain.
Last Christmas, I hung the little angels on the Christmas tree, and Stephen helped me. Mum and Dad went out to a party, and Stephen and I were in bed. And then I woke up, and there was smoke, and Stephen was crying. And I ran and shouted for Mum, but she didn't come. And then Stephen stopped crying. That was last Christmas.
Fire can break out at any time. This Christmas, don't leave your children alone in the house.
What makes this PSA very disturbing is, well, the fact that how real of a situation this is. A child could die in a fire. There's tons of fires that happen per year. As a matter of fact, in the US, there was 54,615 fires this year. That's insane. Then in the UK, there was 153,278 fires reported, which is also pretty crazy. So the moral of the story is fires are extremely dangerous and they can happen at any time and happen anywhere. And this PSA should be taken seriously. I mean, that's all I can really say. Other than it's gonna get worse. I know I said that last video, but this time I really mean it. Because the next one we're gonna talk about, oh boy, is on a touchy subject.
What do you hear? Do you hear a little girl having... If so, we'll do all we can to put you in jail. If not, please donate. Contact us at hanselandgretel.de. Hansel and Gretel Against Child Abuse.
Yeah, like I said before, really dark, extremely dark. Like, this commercial makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, I'm not even kidding. I debated on even putting it in here, just because it's a very big, touchy subject. But I did anyways, and yeah. If you feel uncomfortable, I'm sorry. I did give a fair warning at the beginning of the video, though. And this video is disturbing for multiple reasons. One of them being the line that I will not repeat, but I will say that line in the commercial or PSA. I'm sorry. Definitely hit in the feeling gross factor. Like, it just makes me go, oh my god, people exist out there, monsters exist out there that did think this little girl was doing something else. Like, it just, god, it just makes me very grossed at the world that we live in. It's even more disturbing when you realize that 463,634 victims of sexual assault happen per year, ages 12 and up. I think it's about time we wrap this segment up and we move on to the next. Yeah, I will be linking websites like BetterHelp in the description if you guys really need it. Yeah, that's on tonight. Wow, we just got done talking about sexual assault, and now we're going to talk about Evangelion AIDS PSA. That's a crazy jump, but I really want to talk about this. In 1999, Spike Spencer and Tiffany Grant, both voice actors from Houston who had many roles in anime and video games and movies, uh, at that point, as well as both working on Neon Genesis Evangelion, were commissioned by the city of Houston to voice in a PSA about the AIDS virus. The studio that Spencer was working at the time offered him a VA job for the city of Houston to voice a male teenager having unprotected sex with a female teenager as part of a radio PSA to warn people about AIDS. Now, this, I'm sorry, this is fucked. That's fucked up for me to laugh, but like, come on, think about this. It's the voice actor for Shinji and the voice actor for Asuka having sex together for an AIDS fucking commercial. That's kind of funny. Come on. They needed someone to play the female teenager, so Spike asked Grant if she wanted to fill in for the role. She accepted, and the two recorded the best PSA that an Evangelion fan can ever ask for. A PSA where Asuka gives Shinji AIDS. The PSA contains two teenagers having sex, while an anonymous announcer said one of these young people is killing the other, along with facts about protected sex and AIDS virus. When the lines were recorded, the people of Houston thought it was just too good, to the point where they just canned it. And I'm dead serious. They just said, this is way too good. People often incorrectly believe that the two teenagers in the PSA are actually Shinji and Asuka, from Evangelion, who were voiced by Spencer and Grant, respectively. However, based on Grant's re-election of the PSA, they were not connections or references to the characters of Evangelion. In April of 2020, it was found and uploaded by the YouTuber Red Bar. God, I hope I said that right. Who was given it by Tiffany Grant, who was the only person in the world who owned the copy of the AIDS PSA. So finally, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the AIDS PSA.
One of these young people is killing the other. Can you tell which? Neither can we. And neither can they. Because one of these people is HIV positive and doesn't even know it. You know the rest. Sooner or later, both he and she will have AIDS. What you think is the beginning of something beautiful could actually be the beginning of the end. So if you're sexually active, always use a latex condom. Always. And if you've had unprotected sex, get tested. For more information and testing locations, call the City of Houston HIV info line. Call 713-794-9020.
Oh, that was fantastic.
That was to die for.
Call 713-794-9020.
AIDS PSA. Oh, would you guys like that? Would you guys like an AIDS PSA? Going back to the dark and morbid, we have a lost Filipino ad called Fake Doomsday. Fake Doomsday, also known as a hoax doomsday, is an alleged Filipino PSA ad about biblical end times. Prophecy, particularly that the number of the beast, is still unknown who created the PSA as well as their motives. Through the given the nature of the ad, it is likely to be a fundamentalist Christian group or sect. The premise of the ad states this. The ad starts with the word rapture, with a date on the bottom of the screen above. A picture of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Of what follows is a slideshow of disturbing pictures taken during the Holocaust. Eyewitnesses describe the people in the photos as being bald, pale, and skinny, with some of them dragged by their necks. The number 666 is written in a black font of off-white background is then shown, and what follows are pictures of people with the number 666 on their forehead in the middle of the end part of the PSA. The PSA said to end with a picture of Jesus Christ floating, resurrecting in Galilee. I hope I said that right. The PSA has anonymous background music and voiceover with "This is a paid advertisement" shown on the bottom part of the ad throughout. The commercial is said to have exclusively aired on IBC 13 during the top 10 movie trailers of the week in the early 1990s, presumably around 1991 and 1992, along with the PCSO PSA. People still don't know what the purpose of this ad is, some speculating that it could be part of a Korean sect group called Dami Mission, who was predicting the rapture would happen in October of 1992 within the same time frame as the ad is believed to have aired, and whose founder, Lee Jae Rim, was later convicted for defrauding his followers out of millions of dollars. It is confirmed that the PSA is not actually real, let alone it could be real. Nobody knows. Nobody has seen any evidence of this. It just kind of showed up on a Facebook messaging board. But who knows? Lost media like this sometimes pops up, and nothing comes out about it until years later, and then it's confirmed real. A lot of stuff like that happens. Anyways, we should probably move on. Hey, I just wanted to talk to you guys about my last video and tell you guys thank you so much for supporting it. Also, I did tell you guys that I would be debunking the Kleenex commercial, which I never did, so stay tuned after the video to see that. But I just
so I have the shittiest cough today. Anyway, wait till the end of the video. I'll be debunking that Kleenex video that I did. And then, please like, subscribe, comment, your IP address.
Oh, my head.
Like
what
I
the
want to get
fuck?
100 subs by the end of the year.
Who are you?
All that cool stuff.
What are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? I'm done. I hate this place. I want to go home. You know what? Fuck this. This is not a video about PSAs anymore. I'm gonna talk about something really fucking kid friendly now. I don't know. Hey, you guys want to know about the Oswald Osbourne commercial? That was pretty cool. Let's talk about that. In June of 2002, about 4 months after the Osbournes premiered, a commercial parody was made depicting the Oswald characters as the Osbourne family, being dubbed by audio clips from them, including censored swearing. At the end of the commercial, a parody logo was shown, with it believing may have said the Oswalds. Wow. It is known that Oswald was dubbed over by Ozzy Osbourne and that Weenie was dubbed over by Sharon Osbourne. It is currently unknown if the other characters were showcased and dubbed over. Clips were used from both shows and combined together to create the commercial. There is a theory that Oswald had weird glasses and had Ozzy Osbourne style hair. That remains to be unconfirmed though. Oswald may have been singing some Osbourne songs like Iron Man, according to two sources, but one of the sources said that it wasn't just him singing, but the entire cast. The ad aired around the time that both shows were at their peak popularity. The commercial, however, was never recorded or pictured, probably due to the limited time the ad had aired. It is believed that this commercial also aired on MTV and alongside the Kids' Choice Awards, but both are just rumors, and one of them was debunked, which is the Kids' Choice Awards. It is also unknown that most have forgotten where it actually aired. Well, basically, people forgot that it either aired on daytime or Nick at Night. That's basically it. The ad was generally unknown for a very long period of time until posts about the commercial were created on forums, with various posts made by people recalling seeing the commercial. At an unknown date, YouTuber Seeker of the Lost contacted the creator of Oswald, who confirmed that the commercial did exist. He also suggested that it may have aired during a Nickelodeon event, which drew some new leads for the search. Attention for the search for the commercial would slow down to the search hitting dead ends. No content or pieces of media of the commercial have been found yet, and the only sources proving it may exist are people who have claimed to even see it. Lost Media Wiki user Furby Island suggested that it may have aired on Noggin back in April 7th of 2003. This drew some new leads. Not only that, but the block was described as teen-orientated. It would have made sense to air a commercial like that on the block. Timestamps to when it aired may have been from the afternoon to the night. As of the day, this day has been partially archived and recorded, but with no signs of the commercial as of right now. You see, you guys, you having fun, right? This is a way cooler thing than PSA's. So, yeah. What do I think? I think I want to see it. I really want to see it. Hopefully, it gets found sometime next year or maybe this year. That'd be cool. I mean, 2025 is not over. I will be leaving Seeker of the Lost's video on it and LSS Supersonic Q's video on this as well, who is another Lost Media YouTube channel that I watch a lot. So I'll be leaving both of their videos in the description. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that this came out pretty well. I just wanted to say thank you guys for supporting the first episode. I really appreciate that, and I've never experienced so much traffic for like something that I created. So that is so cool. I got 31 plus subscribers in the last 28 days. Thanks to that video, and that's really, really awesome. Thank you so much for that. Not only that, I just wanted to say, please remember to like and share and comment and even subscribe. Please subscribe. Please. Anyways, I think there's probably one more thing I need to do before we end the video, don't you think? So let's get that done right now. Yo, 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 look at the time. 11:59. Wow. It's 11:59 p.m. and we're about to do this. All right.
Tissue です。
It's baby.
I really like that song.
クリネックスティッシュです。
Well, as you can see, nothing happened. I feel like I didn't really have to do this at all. But I did promise you guys that I would definitely do this. Anyways, take care, and please remember to like and subscribe. And ring that bell. Ching. Bye.